But a very positive game for Andre Agassi. Even though he didn't break, he had some chances and he made an impression on Todd Martin's serve, and that's important early in the 5th set.
Cliff Richard, the singer, sitting next to Steffi Graf. Guy's been coming to Wimbledon for so many years.
Big fan of tennis. He sang the national anthem when we played the Davis Cup in Birmingham last April. Very big star here in England.
Love 15.
This is a nice inside-out backhand by Martin. Not much you can do with that if you're his opponent. Just say love 15 and move on.
Love 30.
And this is crucial here, love 30. Big moments. That'll go wide. 3 break points for Todd Martin now.
Love 40.
Martin 5 of 15 so far. Early break here.
I mean, that's got to be the match, considering how Martin's been serving.
Well, it certainly would lean it in Martin's favor.
Game, Martin.
That's too bad.
So Todd Martin taking a 2-1 lead in the 5th.
Martin leads 2-1 final set.
Tired of constant demands for new technology? Luckily, CDW, your direct solutions provider, can custom configure solutions from 50,000 top-name products. Like the Compact Desk Pro EN series, with the reliability and flexibility of Compact's computing solutions. CDW makes technology easy, so you're free to enjoy the rest of your day. Compact and CDW, the smart call for business.
That's the kind of play we need. Talk to your doctor about Zocor. Zocor, be there.
Companies that know the internet best know where the business internet really starts. 96% of USA Today's e-business 50 run Oracle. Oracle software powers the internet.
Stories of pride and passion. Stories so powerful, we had to make them into movies.
I accept your nomination for President of the United States.
Governor Price is a presidential candidate with the right look, the right ideas, and one big problem.
We've all slept with Jenny's husband.
Watch Tom Selleck in Running Mates. Sunday, August 13th at 8 on TNT. The best movie studio on television.
The E-Class, perhaps the most desirable car in the world.
Love to love you, baby.
The telecast of the Championships Wimbledon has been authorised by the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club. Any reproduction or other use of any portion of this telecast without the express written consent of the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club and TNT Sports is expressly prohibited.
Back at Wimbledon, Todd Martin breaking serve, up 2-1 of the 5th set, at 2 sets apiece.
And Jim, just to underscore what you've been saying about Andre trying anything to break Martin's serve in the last 3 sets. The 2nd set, Todd Martin lost just 2 points on his serve. In the 4th set, he lost 6. Already in this one, he's lost 3.
He's going to have to figure out a way to put 4 points together in one game if he wants to move on in this tournament. Todd Martin's having none of it, just continuing to play excellent tennis.
Todd Martin unseeded going up against the second seed, Andre Agassi.
30 love.
Is this the kind of tennis that wins you Wimbledon?
If Todd Martin can keep playing tennis like this, I think there's only one guy that would stop him, and that would be a healthy Pete Sampras. Always a question whether you can play this kind of tennis consistently over 2 weeks. Most players will have a bad day somewhere in the 2 weeks and have to find a way to win when they're not at their best.
How far from his best do you feel Andre Agassi is right now?
I don't feel like he's far. I think that Todd Martin is doing all the damage here. A little crack in the armor there, but at 40 love, that's okay. I think that Andre's playing well. I think it's unfortunate that he has run up against Todd Martin, who's playing this well this early in the tournament. If this is a fourth round match or a quarterfinal match, Andre Agassi is feeling more confident.
He's had more tennis in him.
Exactly.
All of which is to say this is a rotten draw for both guys.
Both guys. This is bad. But again, that's tennis.
Game, Martin, new balls, please.
So Martin holds serve and takes a 3-1 lead in this fifth set.
Martin leads 3-1 final sets.
Todd continuing to take good care of his serve. Shifting the pressure back to Agassi now. Agassi, he has to hold serve here. If he goes down 2 breaks, I think we can say sayonara. The pigeons flying around.
And apparently there are a couple who refuse to stay in one location.
Love 15.
Missing off the ground. I mean, that's when you know Andre Agassi's just really getting pressed.
And that return was about 6 inches from the baseline. I mean, that's a lot of pressure. And that ball took a horrible bounce. You can see center court now starting to get a little more chewed up. Start to see a few funny bounces from where the feet have chewed the court up. See Brad Gilbert. He's looking concerned. He has every right to at the moment. Love 30 here. Second serve. This spells trouble. Good move there. Agassi comes forward.
15-30.
Gets Martin to go to the one-handed pass. You can definitely see the concern in Steffi Graf's eyes. She's been there. She knows these points are very crucial.
Now she knows what her mother's been through all these years with her. Agassi has only won 3 points on serve this set.
Oh,
15-40.
And that's still true.
Martin catching this early. The big man taking away the angle and dropping that seemingly on the line. There's one down. Still 1 break point to go for Martin, though.
30-40.
Such a formidable opponent, Todd Martin, especially on grass. He's got a big serve. He's got a tremendous return game as well. So every first strike he takes is impressive.
Those are 2 great points by Agassi under big pressure, we could just go ahead and call those match points. If he goes down 2 breaks here, I don't think we're going to see Martin pull another Malavia-Washington scenario and give it away from 2 breaks up. I just don't think that's going to happen today. He's playing too well, and he's too focused.
Boy, no second unit serving from Agassi. He knows he's got to get his best stuff.
He's coming with the goods right now.
Advantage Agassi.
He's putting a lot of work on that ball.
It's just maturity from Agassi. Been on the tour a long time now.
Game Agassi.
Earlier in his career, he might have let those go, but he's fighting for everyone now.
Hi, I'm Tammy. What do you look like?
I'll take it.
Me too.
Today at IBM.com, we're talking about the ThinkPad A20. Huge 15-inch screen, Intel Pentium 3 processor, a video in-out port that makes multimedia easy. These things are selling so fast, I just had Leon order another 1,000.
Okay, wait, 1,000? Chris, didn't you say 1 million? Because that's what I ordered.
Buy 2, 3. Buy a whole bunch.
I feel the need for speed.
Movies you love forever and never forget. That's what makes a movie a TNT Saturday Night New Classic.
I like having you for my brother. I'm an excellent driver.
There's no crying in baseball!
Faces you can't forget and movies that stir the soul. These are the movies with the power to be TNT Saturday Night New Classics every Saturday at 8 on TNT.
Governor James Price wants to be the next president, and he's going to need all the support he can get.
Who says old girlfriends aren't an asset?
Behind every great man is a great woman. In his case, 4 great women.
We are like a sorority. We've all slept with Jenny's husband.
Meg?
See Tom Selleck in the world premiere of Running Mates, Sunday, August 13th at 8 on TNT.
The only thing they ever named after First Lady is a rehab center.
Time.
Andre Agassi surviving a couple of break points, battling back, able to hold serve, able to hang in. Todd Martin up 3-2 in this 5th set.
Bad news for Andre Agassi. Look at those serving numbers. 16 holds in a row from Todd Martin. Does that a few more times, and he's beaten the second seed.
15 love.
And that is service ace number 22 for Todd Martin. Todd getting by his first round match on Tuesday over Fredrik Jansson, Sweden in straight sets.
30 love.
Andre Agassi talks about how he likes making his opponents feel his game. Making them know just what he's going to be thrown at him and making them feel it physically, mentally, emotionally. That's just what Todd Martin's doing to him.
There's just no way for Andre to make him feel his game if he can't break his serve. You know, he just can't get anything on Todd's serve right now. This is much more Todd Martin's doing than Andre's lack of doing anything out there.
40 love.
And you look back to '94 when Martin beat Agassi, able to chalk up 22 aces in that match.
He's
serving so well at the corners. He knows if he doesn't get into the corner that Andre's going to rip the return probably right by him, or at least give him a tough volley. But
early in the 5th,
wow,
Agassi, it seemed, was trying to get it down low to Martin. He was rolling over the ball more and spitting him over the way Borg used to try to return to a net approaching
Game
McEnroe.
Martin.
But when you're serving this big, as Martin is, with that much heat on it.
I mean, that's 3 serves in this game right on the line.
Martin leads 4 games to 2.
Very impressive.
Final set.
Finishes up with number 24 in the ace department. Martin up now 4 games to 2 in this 5th set.
$15 left.
Using the slice, letting the grass help him. It's a good approach on grass, keeps the ball low, moving away from his opponent.
30 left.
The thing that Agassi will try and do here is just hang around. He wants to make Todd Martin serve this match out. He doesn't want to give him anything. He wants to make him earn it. Towards the ends of matches, 5th set, strange things can happen.
We have an expression in tennis, Marv. You can't stop him. You can only try to contain him.
I've never heard that.
You know, that's
30-15.
I think that would fit in several other sports. It's excellent.
We'll get that copyrighted for you, Mary. So deep. Todd Martin is just playing everything right near the line and not making mistakes. And how do you respond to that? You can't. Just say too good and hope that he starts missing.
It is 30 all.
40-30.
Well, Todd Martin would like to have that one back. 30 all, second serve. It's a rare error for him.
Deuce.
Agassi gives him one right back, and we're back at deuce.
Advantage Martin.
And Agassi pressing there takes us to break point. Would let Martin be able to serve for this match 5-2 with comfort, knowing that he can serve for it twice. And this is big trouble for Andre Agassi. Second serve.
Game.
A double fault by Agassi, and when we come back, Todd Martin will be serving for the match.
There's a car out there people are talking about.
This is a bold move for Cadillac.
It's the only car in its class with the executive assistance of OnStar Standard.
OnStar.
What is this boldly restyled car that's making the press take notice? It's the 2000 Catera. And now, you can get a Catera with a very attractive lease. Call for important lease details. The 2000 Catera. The power of and. The fusion of design and technology. Cadillac.
At precisely 2 p.m., the finals, Wimbledon, the championships. A lifetime of memories where indelible triumphs are long remembered. Where legends are enshrined on center court, and where victories are for the ages. Wimbledon and Rolex, a perfect match.
I feel the need for speed.
movies you love forever and never forget. That's what makes a movie a TNT Saturday Night New Classic.
I like having you for my brother. I'm an excellent driver.
There's no crying in baseball!
Faces you can't forget and movies that stir the soul. These are the movies with the power to be TNT Saturday Night New Classics every Saturday at 8 on TNT.
This week at IBM.com, Mike, the lawyer's here from corporate to make sure we don't overpromise on the new ThinkPad T20. It's light, durable, has an Intel Pentium 3 processor, titanium composite cover, very cool keyboard light, and you can order it direct from IBM.com. And is the baddest thing on the market. This baby is...
Leon, I don't think we can say that legally. It's good. It's not bad.
Time.
In a match that was suspended last night because of rain and slippery conditions, picked up, resumed in the fourth set today, with Andre Agassi's girlfriend Steffi Graf looking on. Andre in trouble. He is down 5-2 in the fifth set to Todd Martin, who has been very impressive, and now Martin will serve for the match.
Steffi Graf's eyes were betraying her there. Not looking very happy at all.
15 love.
A year ago, Andre Agassi won the French Open and was a finalist here. 1 year on, Agassi crashing out of the French and now having to play Todd Martin in the second round. And being comprehensively beaten by the unseeded Todd Martin. So much pressure that Agassi double faulted twice his last service game, just when he needed to apply pressure to the other side of the net. Wow. Gotta look at that one.
That's an angry forehand. That's an I'm down 2 breaks of serve. This match is probably over. I've got some tension I need to release. He puts a little hurt on that forehand. So easy sometimes when you feel like the pressure is off, the match is out of your control, to just free it up and just start ripping the ball. Sometimes you play your best tennis. Like the pressure's off, you know. Hey, this is over. I mean, I'm just going to crack the ball.
15-30.
The trick is to be able to do that at 5-all, 7-all, 8-all in the fifth set when you need it most.
Let's first serve.
If Andre would have been able to do this earlier in the set, a little different complexion. Those were 2 great shots.
Let's first serve.
Could be interesting though if he does break right here. Todd Martin can't help but think back. I was up 2 breaks against Malavia Washington in the semifinals. It just might creep into his mind. You never know. Very important for Todd Martin to stop that momentum right there. He doesn't want to drop serve here. He doesn't want to think about that. He wants to close this match out right now. Winner of this match has to play again tomorrow because this match didn't get completed yesterday. So sooner Todd Martin can get off of this court, the more rest he gets.
2 points away from the match. And the winner here will go against Jerome Golmar of France.
$30-40.
So double fault number 8 for Todd Martin. And break point for Agassi.
There it is. Agassi. This could be big. I still contend Martin's a different player now than he was when he played Malavia, Washington, but this could get interesting. It's the first break of serve for Agassi. It's the 9th game of this match.
5 games to 3. Final set.
There's been a lot of tennis between now and then. A lot of time. That was yesterday.
Thank you.
Agassi can play a good, quick service game here. Martin will have a lot to think about on the changeover.
15 love.
Boy, the safety of the locker room. That locker room must have felt a lot closer to Todd Martin a couple of minutes ago. Oh, boy. Exactly the kind of loose point that Agassi cannot afford to have for the rest of this set.
No,
for the rest of the match.
He can't afford any.
Double fault number 9 for Agassi.
Well, Agassi gets away with one there, but that last service game, Agassi was playing loose. He was ripping the ball, seemingly getting conservative again, which is
15.
He's not had success being conservative against Martin. He gets away with one here. Martin shouldn't miss that volley, but did.
He's obviously hoping Martin will self-destruct a little bit.
Isn't it tough at this point, though, to take the same approach that he had in the previous game?
It's tough, but I think it's the right thing to do, but you don't want to double fault twice in one game here when you're trying to apply the pressure.
He did that last time he served as well. That's his 10th double.
30 all.
40-30.
It's a mind game, Marv. You have to convince yourself that it doesn't matter. You have to be out there just swinging, playing every point, just ripping the ball. If you can do that successfully, you take your mind, all the problems and stress out of it. And that's going to drop in there. Not so sure I agree with Agassi serving and volleying there.
The great Boris Becker, Jim, excuse me, used to say about moments like this, he said, 5th sets aren't even about tennis anymore.
Advantage Agassi.
And every single point here is being played separately now.
Becker said it was all about guts, and he's right. He would know.
Deuce.
No footwork on that forehand.
Agassi a little slow getting out to that ball. He set the point up the way he wanted to, took Martin out wide,
Advantage
went to the open
Martin.
court, but Martin gets there in time, plays a nice down the line, and I think surprised Agassi. Takes us to match point.
Please.
Agassi has a tendency to try and overplay the second serve on match points. Didn't overplay that one. He hit that one very firm.
Deuce.
Martin, perhaps a little tight, didn't get it back. And Martin tries to make up for it by trying to swing a little extra
Advantage Agassi.
on that one. Goes for a little bit more on that one, trying to get the tightness out of his body. Just rip one and feel loose again. Agassi to take it to 4-5. Solid point by Todd Martin.
Deuce.
Great technique with the volley. The short angle, unreturnable.
Advantage Martin.
It is double fault number 11 in a critical moment for Andre Agassi.
5 double faults in the last 2 games when he needed to hold most. 3 in this game alone gives Todd Martin another match point.
Oh, that's a great point by Andre Agassi. Great point. He stepped it up there. Played aggressively. Played with abandon. He got the high volley. Made no mistake with it this time.
Deuce.
That's a very positive point at a crucial moment in this match.
They are at deuce for the 5th time.
Agassi strings 2 points together there beautifully.
Advantage Agassi.
He had the double faults, but he just turns it up a notch right there. Down match point. Plays 2 great points to give himself an advantage to stay alive. Planes are back. Going to Heathrow again today.
Andre does not want to be on one of those planes.
Definitely
out of
not.
Heathrow.
Game Agassi.
Andre Agassi does stay alive, but when we come back, Todd Martin will serve for the match.
It's a long way to Tipperary, it's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. So goodbye, Staten Island, farewell to Times Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart. It's a long way to Sheboygan, it's a long way to go.
So, where are you hiding this new internet honcho of yours?
From Fred.
Yeah,
And he's super busy.
okay. See in here?
1 moment. Okay. Fred, got time to meet a business associate? No can do, Chief. I'm working on that new e-commerce package for you.
What's the best kept secret on the web? Interland, with everything from affordable site design and hosting to e-commerce, plus your own personal account manager.
Workaholic.
There's 6 of the hottest young brokers on Wall Street.
I'm telling you, it's bucks.
Willing to risk it all to start their own firm.
I have to say, what you people did took a lot of guts.
I don't want this to get personal.
We are way past personal.
You soreness?
Don't you have enough that you don't have to hurt people to get more?
Turner Network Television presents the first primetime series about the new economy. Bull, coming this August, only on TNT.
In 1945, the most important war trial in history took place in Nuremberg, Germany.
How many people did you dispose of?
Approximately 2.5 million.
On July 16th, 2000, you'll find out what really happened.
I would rather die than say we were wrong.
Alec Baldwin, Brian Cox, Christopher Plummer. Truth, Justice, Nuremberg. See the epic world premiere Sunday, July 16th at 8 on TNT.
Steffi Graf looking on. Her boyfriend, Andre Agassi, able to ward off Todd Martin, at least for the moment, but Martin will now serve for the match. 29 years old from Hinsdale, Illinois, unseeded, going up against the 2nd seed, Andre Agassi.
Does Doesn't do enough with the drop, with the half volley, drop volley there. Agassi quick up to it, makes no mistake this
Love
time.
15.
Safety shot down the line. Martin covering the cross-court shot, love 15. This is getting very interesting.
It's getting very interesting. You were bored till now?
This is the good stuff right now. This is where it's a mental battle above all. Some errors creeping into Martin's game that we just haven't seen at all. He's been playing so solidly until now. That's what he needs to settle him down. He needs some free points from his serve. His serve has been carrying him so far. He wants those free points. Little cell phone ringing at an inopportune moment. There's no question it's interesting now. 2 break points for Andre Agassi on a great passing shot. Martin didn't get that approach deep enough. He paid the price.
So Andre Agassi, who is down 5-2 in this 5th set, has evened it up.
All due credit to Andre Agassi, of course, but Jim, I'm feeling for Todd Martin. I mean, this cannot be happening. Up 2 breaks in the final set, just as he was a couple of years ago to Malavia, Washington in the semis here. And he choked that away.
Thank you.
And it's impossible for him not to be remembering that right now, those memories of Mal. You got to figure it's crossed Andre Agassi's mind, too.
Just
wide, Marv.
Love 15.
Both of these guys know the situation. They realize what happened back against Malavia. Andre will know it. Todd will definitely be feeling it right now, but Todd's got to put it out of his mind. He's playing here today. There's nothing he can do about when he played Malavia. That's history. The only way for him to answer that question is to come out positively today and win this match. Somehow dig deep.
30.
6 long years ago. This is the year 2000. He's got to be thinking about this year.
15-30.
And at 15-30, still got quite an opportunity right here to break again. Serve for it once more.
Let's for serve.
30 all.
30 all.
Beautiful slice. Agassi plays it just inside the line with a little side spin on it. This ball moving away as it bounces. Martin can't quite do enough with it.
Agassi, who was down 5-2 in the fifth, now takes a 6-game-to-5 lead, fifth set.
Today at IBM.com, we're talking about the ThinkPad A20. Huge 15-inch screen, Intel Pentium 3 processor, a video in-out port that makes multimedia easy. These things are selling so fast, I just had Leon order another 1,000.
Okay, wait, 1,000? Chris, didn't you say 1 million? Because that's what I ordered.
Buy 2, 3. Buy a whole bunch.
We've never been in the real world before.
For anyone who's been told they couldn't do it.
I could fly if I had to.
Shouldn't try it. Kinda makes you feel discouraged. Or wouldn't make it. This bowl's for you.
Oh my God!
The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. Rated PG. Now playing. There's 6 of the hottest young brokers on Wall Street.
I'm telling you, it's bucks.
Willing to risk it all to start their own firm.
I have to say, what you people did took a lot of guts. I don't want this to get personal. Oh, we are way past personal. You're suing us?
Don't you have enough that you don't have to hurt people to get more?
Turner Network Television presents the first primetime series about the new economy. Bull, coming this August, only on TNT.
This town will not put up with the vulgar body movements of Elvis Presley.
I saw him gyrate his body and wiggle his hips. He should not be on television.
Welcome back, center court, Wimbledon. Marv Albert, Mary Carrillo, Jim Courier, Andre Agassi with a come-from-behind effort. At one stretch, I know, Jim, you felt this was going to be Todd Martin's, and how things have turned.
He was on at 5-2 in the final set, and he started off his serving at 5-2 with an ace. I mean, this guy was very close to being gone, Agassi.
You had to think this match was over. I certainly did. Agassi just kind of let it rip. He just took a couple big cuts. He had a huge forehand inside out on a return to kind of set the tone. The next shot, forehand cross court, and all of a sudden Todd said, "Wait a minute, what's going on? I haven't seen that."
Yeah, 2 back-to-back return winners, I think, shook him up a little.
Now Todd Martin was not broken since the 9th game of this match until he served for the match. Now he's been broken twice consecutively. He needs to steady the ship badly here. First point. This is the easy volley. I think he's just going to need to serve his way out of trouble here, a little bit like Pete Sampras does when he needs it. Just a little shaky on the volleys right now.
And that's number 26 for Todd Martin. 30 all.
30 all.
That's a big miss for Andre Agassi. Martin making a few careless errors when Agassi got the return in play there. Got to make him play. You got to give him an opportunity. He can keep making those errors if you're Andre Agassi. Smart play here by Agassi.
Deuce.
Hasn't done this much. I think it's a good time to do it.
Kind of hard at this stage of a match to come up with that bit of whimsy.
Agassi's probably the only player who would try that shot, having not played it much until now. That's the kind of point that Todd Martin needs to play to feel comfortable on this court again. A very positive volley,
Martin.
firm. Just looking at him on the changeover, just looking really uncomfortable visually. If he can steady it down now, hold serve, might start to relax again.
Well, Todd Martin able to stop the Andre Agassi onslaught. Agassi had come back 5-2 deficit. And remember, in the fifth and decisive set at Wimbledon, there is no tiebreaker. You must win by 2. Agassi to serve, even at 6 games apiece.
Todd Martin, before this 5th set, his ratios of winners to unforced errors was about 2-1. Now in the 5th set, he's right at 1-1. 13 winners, 12 unforced errors. Most of those errors coming in the games where he was broken. This match's complexion has completely changed within the last 20 minutes.
You're so right, Jim. I mean, Todd Martin was so much better the player for so much of this match.
Game Agassi.
Andre Agassi up 7-6 in this 5th set.
Escalade. It's the only luxury SUV with the executive assistance of OnStar Standard.
OnStar.
So Escalade not only helps you get where you're going, but now it can even help you entertain passengers on the way. Because now when you buy or lease a 2000 Escalade, you can get an onboard rear seat entertainment system with the flip-down monitor, video cassette player, and more. Drive an Escalade today. The power of and, the fusion of design and technology. Cadillac.
This week at IBM.com, we're talking about the IBM Web Starter Kit. For $499, IBM will design and build your website, register your domain name, and give you 6 months hosting. So in no time, you can have a professionally designed website about anything you want. Clothing, travel.
Dollhouses. and little mini bake ovens. Little jewelry kit, you know, with little beads, and you can make what? You never played with those?
In life, there can be no freedom without justice.
Hitler did not know what took place in the concentration camps?
Are we willing to betray the Führer?
No peace without struggle.
You just took my son. Can't take me.
No glory without sacrifice. All next month, TNT salutes the rebels who refuse.
Stay alive, no matter what occurs.
To give up the fight. The year 2018. The place, a world where you can sell your body parts for cash.
This is just business to you, isn't it?
And for one man who needs the money to save his son's life, it's time to pay up.
Find him and kill him. You just took my son. Can't take me.
Welcome to the future, where the cost of living can kill you. Eric Roberts, Carrie Elways, Race Against Time. World premieres Sunday, July 23rd at 8 Eastern on TNT.
The 2000 Championships Wimbledon on TNT are brought to you by Cadillac, the power of and, the fusion of design and technology, by IBM, www.wimbledon.org, the official website of the Millennium Championships, is an IBM e-business, by Interland.com, for everything from affordable site design and hosting to e-commerce, Interland.com. We make the web work for you, and by Zocor. Talk to your doctor about Zocor today.
It is day 5, Wimbledon 2000. Final set, unseeded Todd Martin appeared to be on his way to victory over the number 2 seed Andre Agassi, but funny things have happened in this final set.
This is pro sports, ladies and gentlemen. Anything can happen. That's why we watch. Todd Martin 5-2 serving.
Time.
Having no trouble holding serve until that point in the match. A little bit of Andre Agassi, a little bit of the pressure. We're back on serve.
How much of a role do you feel that pressure has played in that? Agassi obviously has had so much success in closing out.
I think it's on a percentage basis been about 40% Andre Agassi, about 60% Todd Martin feeling the pressure. Martin just giving up too many unforced errors that we hadn't seen at all till that point. But if he can get a couple of service games in here, he can start feeling comfortable again. Kind of take those breaks out of his mind. He needs a good love game here to really feel good about it.
30 love.
Ace number 27 for Martin.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a mobile telephone with you, please.
And again, problems with the cell phones. The chair umpire, Mike Morrissey, applauded for the announcement.
$40 love. Game Martin.
So Todd Martin does come up with the love game.
That's very crucial, Marv. He needs that
all, final
to
set.
Get some stability in his mind above all. Now perhaps he'll feel like he can take a few more swings at Agassi's serve, which he's been so effective at throughout this match. Really playing some of the best tennis I've ever seen him play until 5-2 in the 5th. He'll need to recapture that if he wants to win this match. Agassi's not going to give it to him at this point. I'd be very surprised if he does.
Todd Martin looking a little flat-footed
15 love.
These last couple of return games, and that won't serve him well to break Agassi.
And sometimes that's a product of your nerves. Your nerves get in the way. Sometimes your feet just feel like they're glued to the ground. You need to jump around in between points and try and get them moving again.
30 love.
That one clips the tape. That was going to be a clean winner. It's a game of inches.
They are 7 apiece in the 5th set. It's a match that was suspended last night, picked up in the 4th set.
That is a fine effort, because Agassi was really trying to dip that ball down under the net and force Todd Martin to hit a defensive volley. At this stage in the match, with all that 1 point suggests, that shot took considerable motor control.
Plays a great point there, but Agassi has the answer. I mean, that's a big forehand. Agassi quick to it.
40-15.
And just gets it off the court. Martin stretching, but can't quite get there. I mean, that takes a lot of strength. And Agassi, the weightlifter, he's got it.
He'll be racing to the changeover if he wins this point, showing just how much he's got in reserves.
The tennis is starting to be at a high level again.
40-30.
Finally getting back to less errors, more winners. A match like this deserves to be decided by winners and not errors.
Deuce.
I just feel they both deserve to be in the 3rd round.
I'd like to fast forward this. Put it next Friday. The semifinals.
Advantage, Agassi.
Agassi does the right thing here. He closes very tight to the net to get that ball as high as he can to make that easy volley. If he's a little lazy with his footwork, that becomes a hairy volley. He does the right thing.
This a match that is 3 hours, 36 minutes long. Going back to yesterday.
Game, Agassi.
Andre Agassi holds serve up 8-7 in this final set.
Willis! Thought I'd check out this new internet operation of yours.
Is it not a good time, really?
Really?
With the expansion and all. 1 second. Okay, team, how is everybody? I see that the Come On Center's looking fantastic.
What's the best kept secret on the web?
Interland, the one-stop source for everything from affordable site design and hosting to e-commerce.
I'm starved. Lunch?
Governor James Price wants to be the next president, and he's gonna need all the support he can get.
He says old girlfriends aren't an asset.
Behind every great man is a great woman. In his case, 4 great women.
We are like a sorority. We've all slept with Jenny's husband. Meg?
See Tom Selleck in the world premiere of Running Mates, Sunday, August 13th at 8 on TNT.
The only thing they ever named after First Lady is a rehab center.
It seems like they were thinking about it from the beginning.
In the 1930s, they built their first safety test vehicle.
In 51, they patented front and rear crumple zones.
In 1960, they patented their safety steering system.
And pioneered anti-lock brakes in 78.
In 1997, they built a more crash-compatible SUV.
Now they have vehicles with 8 airbags.
Because one thing has always been most important.
Why? It is a small word, but it is a quick, sharp, and abrupt word.
Why?
It is the chosen word of the nonconformist, the defiant, and the visionary. It is a confrontational word.
Why?
It challenges what's thought to be impossible. If you are not afraid to ask why, you can change whatever it is you want.
We are back at Wimbledon. Andre Agassi up 8-7 in the final set. Think back to the 9th game. Andre Agassi on serve and survived 2 match points. It's been a dramatic turn.
Complexion of the match changing when Todd Martin was unable to serve the match out at 5-2. Now we're in a dogfight.
Love.
28 service aces for Martin.
There's those hands we were talking about earlier. Stays with it. Very difficult to react to this. Easy to overplay it, Martin. Boy's got skills.
Love.
Another comfortable service game for Martin. Last 3 games so far, only 3 points dropped. It's a big improvement from when he was serving for the match.
Game, Martin.
They are even at 8 in this final set.
8 games all, final set.
Andre Agassi in his first round match on Tuesday defeated the 19-year-old Taylor Dent. Dent retiring in the 4th set due to a knee injury. Agassi well on his way to a 4-set victory, finishing up strong. Todd Martin over Fredrik Janssen of Sweden in straight sets in his first rounder. This a very tough second round matchup for both.
It's already a 3rd match involving Americans here at the championships to go past 6-all in the 5th. Paul Goldstein and Jeff Tarango going the distance. Also Michael Chang losing a tough one to Alexander Pop. Americans getting plenty of court time this year at Wimbledon.
15-all.
right on the tape. That was going to be a clean winner right behind Andre Agassi. Todd Martin knows that. Mary, do you think Todd's feet are getting a little bit happier out there right now?
Don't know. I really don't. I have no idea who's going to win this match.
There's an honest reply.
Well, there you go.
Who does?
If you had to guess one way or the other, which way would you lean if we can get that out of you?
This guy right here. But I could be dead wrong. And honestly, this match has been played with such tremendous skill and spirit that I wouldn't care one way or another who won it.
Game Agassi.
On Andre in the trot, feeling good about himself, taking the 9-8 lead in the final set.
6 weeks before one of the biggest games of my life, I felt a strange pain in my chest. What my doctor found was my toughest opponent yet. 3 of my arteries were more than 90% blocked. After recovering from surgery, lowering my high cholesterol became more important than football. Later, I was fortunate enough to coach my team in the biggest game of the season. That's the kind of play we need! Along with a healthy diet and regular exercise, taking Zocor every day helped significantly lower my total cholesterol.
Zocor is a prescription medication and is not right for everyone, including women who are nursing, pregnant, or may become pregnant, or people with liver problems. Your doctor may do blood tests to check for liver problems. Because serious side effects can result, tell your doctor about any muscle pain or weakness you experience while on Zocor and about any medicines you are taking.
When diet and exercise are not enough, talk to your doctor about Zocor. Take care of yourself. It's your future. Be there.
The convention, the next stop on the campaign trail. And only one network will cover them like no one else. CNN is set to dominate convention coverage. With the largest and most respected election team ever assembled. On television and online, America's convention headquarters for Election 2000 is CNN.
This week at IBM.com, Mike, the lawyer's here from corporate to make sure we don't overpromise on the new ThinkPad T20. It's light, durable, has an Intel Pentium 3 processor, titanium composite cover, very cool keyboard light, and you can order it direct from IBM.com. And is the baddest thing on the market. This baby is...
Leon, I don't think we can say that legally. It's good. It's not bad.
Welcome back, center court, Wimbledon, in what has been a dramatic marathon, a superb match between the unseeded Todd Martin and the second seed Andre Agassi. Agassi coming back from 2-5 in this final set, now up 9-8, and Todd Martin to serve.
Love 15.
Todd Martin with a double fault. It's his 9th and an inopportune time.
15 all. $15-30.
You can see the frustration from Martin. He'd worked pretty hard to get himself in a good net position, and he just chummed that volley.
Agassi 2 points away from the match. Match point.
Quiet, please. Please. Thank you. Please.
Agassi with a come from behind victory.
7-6, 2-6, 10-8.
Does it 10-8 in the final set.
You could just see in Andre's eyes when he came up to the net that he was feeling for Todd Martin. It wasn't a look of relief, it was a look of almost sadness. He knows how tough that is for the big man to take. But he has to take it and move on in this championship. Somebody has to win here. Today it was Andre Agassi.
A match that went 3 hours, 47 minutes. Picked up following the suspension. It was called last night because of the rain, the slippery conditions, and they picked up with the quality of play at a high level here today.
Very high level. It was the best tennis clearly the championships thus far. The level dropped.
Ladies and gentlemen,
when we got to the end of the match,
if you leave your seat,
when Todd was trying to serve it out, but
please don't
at the very end they picked it up again, and it's a frustrating loss for Todd Martin. You have to feel for him. He played so well, did deserve that, but Agassi picked it up at the right moment and he deserved to win.
Andre Agassi moving on to the third round.
So in a match that was absolutely draining for both of those players, Andre Agassi advances to round 3, where he will meet Jérôme Golmard of France. They've met twice before. Agassi has won them both and has never dropped a set to Jérôme. You'll be hearing from Todd Martin and Andre Agassi when we come back as our coverage continues from Wimbledon.
Escalade. It's the only luxury SUV with the executive assistance of OnStar Standard.
OnStar.
So Escalade not only helps you get where you're going, but now it can even help you entertain passengers on the way. Because now, when you buy or lease a 2000 Escalade, you can get an onboard rear seat entertainment system with the flip-down monitor, video cassette player, and more. Drive an Escalade today. The power of and, the fusion of design and technology. Cadillac.
Just go and
appreciate the earth-shattering sound you get when we install a 12-inch subwoofer in your car.
I feel the need for speed.
Movies you love forever and never forget. That's what makes a movie a TNT Saturday Night New Classic.
I like having you for my brother.
I'm an excellent driver.
There's no crying in baseball!
Faces you can't forget and movies that stir the soul. These are the movies with the power to be TNT Saturday Night New Classics every Saturday at 8 on TNT.
You had the talent to become a good fighter.
Strength, courage, power, pride.
These are the things that make a true champion.
Italian stallion.
If you believe in yourself, anything is possible. Step into the ring with the movie that made you proud to be an American. Sylvester Stallone is Rocky. Tomorrow at 8, one of the Saturday Night New Classics on TNT.
Just a few minutes past dark 30 here in London, England, as we rejoin you live at 10:40 local time as coverage of Day 5 of the championships here at Wimbledon continues. Ernie Johnson back at you from our TNT studio. Did we tell you it was a great match and worth the wait? Certainly was. Andre Agassi in 5 sets, 10-8 in the 5th, capping a tremendous comeback in the final set as he dispatches Todd Martin. After that match, he sat down with our Phil Jones.
Andre, thanks for the entertainment, but I suspect you would have rather had less drama out there.
Well, there's no question about it, you know, but when it's all said and done, you still manage to get through it, so try to put it behind me now and move on.
Did you realize that was the longest 5th set you'd ever played?
Yeah, I knew that very well. I mean, never played an extended 5-setter, and I wasn't sure if that was a good thing or not at that point, you know. I'm used to tiebreakers, and tiebreakers somewhat of a flip of the coin, but at that stage of a 5-setter, so is hold and serve.
What was going through your mind at that point? 5-2 down, the 5th set.
Well, I mean, at that point, you're just thinking there's not much hope, but might as well make somebody continue playing the same standard, if not better, you know. So I wanted to make him volley. I wanted to get some returns in play, and it's not brain surgery out there. You just gotta do your best to win every point and hope something goes well.
And you go back to 5-all. You then went love 30 down, and you were then having to draw on all your resolves again. What is it that pulls you through at that point?
Well, I mean, at that point, you know, the whole complexity of the match has changed, and now, you know, Todd might not have executed shots as well at 5-4 because there's pressure to serve it out, and all of a sudden now it's 5-all. The nightmares happened. You got another match on your hands, and that's the time when I knew he was going to pick up, and I knew that was an opportunity for me to possibly let down. I had to step it up at that point, and sure enough, missed the first serve, and he slammed a backhand return, gave me all sorts of problems, and played another good point. And you know, at that point I just said, okay, well, take your time and just execute. You know, I mean, you've been through a couple match points down here, and you know, worst that can happen is you lose, but just make sure you lose the way you want to, which is hitting your shots.
If you're scoring at home, 70 minutes the time of the 5th set. Now, Todd Martin here at Wimbledon, his record in 5-setters now 8-2, but those 2 really sting. Back in 1996 against Malavia Washington, he led 5-1 in the 5th in the semifinals, couldn't get it done. And today against Andre Agassi, leading 5-2 in the 5th and serving for the match again, could not seal the deal. Here's Todd Martin after that match.
I was pleased. You know, not regardless of how many matches I've played today or how many years of a career I've had. Not many guys get to be out on center court and have that type of opportunity to win a big match like that, and I had it and I didn't get it, but I'll move on.
So in a tournament filled with upsets, Andre Agassi dodges one today. We'll be back to talk about Week 1 with Martina Navratilova and Jim Courier as our coverage from Wimbledon continues live here on TNT.